check on the next kid.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes.
And the Raiders have got him. And they're going to speed things up here. He'll drop to throw. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Certainly worth noting he's now 1 catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Nelson. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the zone.
Again there, 21 yards. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Up the middle they go. It's Nelson. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Max Crosby, the one who got in there for the stop. A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. 59 yards on the ground for him so far.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jamison Williams with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Cowboys have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
Still first down.
Murray now. That's caught by Ayuk on the slant. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Murray. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. Give them 12 yards that time and a Las Vegas first. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. Back now in Arlington. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the fourth. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Murray going to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. A CD, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything. After the sack on first down, Murray firing quickly here, and that's complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you who can keep his cool back there. Himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Now a give right side. Rutherford. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now Murray. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Normally he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Throwing now is Murray. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 19. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. He's got Ayuk once again. And the Raiders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Touchdown! Deontay Johnson from 6 yards. And the Raiders answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. Extra point safely through, and it's now 17-14. A 10-play drive that time. And in the end, it was Deontay Johnson's touchdown catch to cap the drive. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, second down. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. He'll look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
Over the middle, that's caught by Schwartz. He's going to pick up the first down and then some. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Anthony Schwartz, 76 yards. And the Cowboys use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth. Important extra point up and through. And that will make this a 4-point game. So the drive there, they went 80 yards in 3 plays. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. This taken in at the goal line. So the Raiders now down 21-17. A minute 51 on the clock. Needing to go pretty much the length of the football field as they have it 1st and 10. Murray to throw. He's got Pickens. Complete. The Raiders try to move quickly, trying to get everybody back to the line. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this call, and it's certainly a big one here late in a tight game. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned. To throw is Murray, connected with Johnson. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that's going to bring up second down. Back to throw, Murray. Finding a safety valve here, that's complete. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now Murray. And that will be incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Nelson. And he loses the football a second time. And the Raiders pick it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game. But they were in what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
They'll look to throw. Completes this one to Pickens. Breaks the tackle, now an alley. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Meanwhile, Murray's throw complete there to Johnson. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Back to throw. Looking deep downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Now Murray's got to have this one. And that will be incomplete. Looked like it might have been intercepted, but he's out of bounds. And a good thing, too, probably. That would have cost him yardage. And now they'll get the ball back on the turnover on downs. The Cowboys on their way to victory as they take a knee. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ball game.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator.